Hi guys, how are you doing? Sorry for not posting a video last week, I was away. Here is my new video. My video will be about sales pitch. We as salespeople would love saying sales pitch, but customers hate hearing that. The way to say the sales pitch without the customer realizing it is not as simple as you guys think it is. For example, when a best friend comes to you and says, "Hey Alex, what are you selling?" and you're like, "I'm selling heating pads," for example, the best friend obviously is interested in what you're selling, so you're showing it to him, you make the product more desirable, wanted, and in the closing line you will say to him, "Just because you're my best friend, just because you're my good friend, just because you're my close friend, any sales pitch I will give you for that amount of price." He will obviously, if he wants the product and you give him for that amount of price just because you know each other, he will obviously take it. The only reason he will say yes is because obviously he's interested, and second of all, he trusts you because you're actually his good friend. In reality, when you guys do sales, the customer is not your friend, he's a stranger, but within a frame of time, you have to make him become your very close friend. So anytime you say sales pitch to him, it doesn't sound like a sales pitch. In my previous videos, I mentioned to you about how to sell ourselves, be nice, focus on the customers, priority first, and so on and so on. So once you do a good job from A to Z, the customer and the closing line will definitely believe to any sales pitch that you are about to tell him. I will give you the most recent example that happened to me. I was in Montreal last weekend, and I was doing sales there. Obviously, I don't speak French, and most of the people in Montreal speak French or work in English. So I was trying to sell the product to them, and they kind of did not understand me. I did not understand them. I couldn't break the ice enough from each other to sell for the amount that I wanted. So in the closing line, I already had a prepared app on my iPhone called Google Translate. So in the Google Translate, I wrote in English that translates to French, that just because I don't speak French and I couldn't have a normal communication with you, I will give you for that amount of price. The customer already liked me kinda. He was interested in the product, but obviously not in the regular amount of price. So once I showed him that speech and he saw it, then it made sense to him, even though it was a sales pitch, even though I could make that sell for everyone else, but just because it did not sound like a sales pitch to him, to them, he said immediately, obviously yes, because it makes sense. Obviously there was no communication, and my message made sense to him. For any type of sales, when you guys sell yourself and you do a great job, the closing line will be definitely sound like you're doing them a favor, like you're very generous, and they will buy it with a smile. Like I mentioned before in my previous videos, customers do not like to be sold. They love to buy. Uh, Thank you so much for this video. My next video will be shortly uploaded again, and I love you all. Until the next one.